What's up everyone, it's Kelly and today I've got a gel video for you. So today I'm actually partnering up with Makartt. They have a bunch of new products on Amazon and they also have this viral 5-in-1 gel pot that I've been very curious to try. So that's what we're going to play around with today. So if you haven't heard of Makartt before, they are an at-home salon quality gel manicure brand and they make a bunch of different products that you can use to create your gel manicures at home. I have talked about them before on this channel, but today I wanted to talk about some of their newer products. They do have a bunch of one-coat gels that I'm going to swatch, and then this one viral product that they have, which has really intrigued me and I've been curious to try it. But it's actually been a while since I've played around with gels, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun experimenting today. All of these products are available on Amazon, so I thought this could be like a fun little continuation of my trying Amazon products series. Just a quick note before we get into it, like I keep saying, we're talking about gel polishes specifically today, so those are different from regular nail polish. Gel polish does not dry by air. It actually cures under an LED lamp. So it is a little bit different from regular nail polish. I am going to be using a lamp to cure my manicure today. This is the one I'm using. It's also from Makartt. This is actually a wireless lamp, which I've never used before. Very convenient. It's a gooseneck flower lamp and it's actually very convenient. It's like very wiggly, so you can store it very collapsed like this, but it also has multiple different time options on it. One thing that's really cool about this lamp though is that it actually can sense when your hand is under it, so it'll turn on and off based on whether your hand is under it. So I thought that was really cute. Can you even see that? Yeah, you can. So a very nice high-tech lamp going on here, and also, like I said, very easy for storage. But yeah, now let's get into the gels themselves. First, I actually want to swatch their newest collection. They have their Summer Spritz collection, which is 6 new nail polish colors. They are perfect summery colors and they're actually part of their one coat gel line, so they're super opaque as well. It is a no wipe formula, so you don't have to do any wiping of your nails. You just apply the polish after your base coat and then you apply your top coat and it is a complete manicure. And of course you do want to cure in between each layer. They also have a few individual polishes that I thought were really pretty that I wanted to share as well. And then we can finally get into the 5-in-1 color pot that I'm very excited to show you. So yeah, let's start off with those swatches. So like I said, I'm going to start off with the Summer Spritz collection. We've got 6 new polishes here and they're all a cream finish, and this first shade is called number 52. As you can see, the opacity is just unreal. It's this stunning, very soft lavender color. It actually gave me perfect opacity in one coat on my nail length, but for all of these swatches, I am going to do 2 coats just so you can see for consistency's sake. But yeah, just a very smooth, very self-leveling formula. Really beautiful color. I might be a little bit biased because I love purple, but I think this one is just absolutely unreal. Then we have number 51, and this one is actually this sort of watermelon reddish pink tone, and again, just an amazing formula. It applied just like regular nail polish to me, which is so impressive when it comes to gel polishes. Sometimes they can be a little bit trickier to work with, and you can really use such a small amount on the brush and it ends up covering the nail so well. Again, perfect coverage in the first coat, but I did apply a second coat just to show you. And I also want to note that I am doing very close-up swatches, so it looks like I'm using a lot of gel, but I actually just have like a tiny bead at the end of the brush, and that's all you need to get this nice opacity. But yeah, just a perfect summer color. I feel like this is such a classic shade, and for me specifically, this is the kind of color that I love wearing on my toes all summer. Then we have number 50, and this one is kind of the orange of the rainbow, but on me, I feel like it ended up looking a little bit more like a beigey, peachy nude kind of color, and I really enjoyed that, especially because of the opacity here. Again, one coat opacity on my nail length, but I did end up applying a second, which I really didn't need. It ended up giving me such nice coverage, and I feel like this is such a beautiful neutral base, just wearing as a palette cleanser or for like an elegant sort of vibe, or as a base for different types of nail art. And then we have number 49, and this one is the yellow, and we have this very soft, light butter yellow kind of color. It's this really pastel sort of formula, and you know how I am about yellows. I get so nervous about the opacity. I feel like I usually need at least 3 coats to get it fully opaque, but this one did impress me. I did end up needing that second coat for full coverage, but just 2 coats gave me the perfect look on my nails, and again, just so smooth, so level, and I feel like this is the kind of color you can wear anytime. Then we have number 48. This is the green of the collection, and this one is another softer, more pastel leaning shade, but we have a sort of sage green kind of color here, and it doesn't have that dustiness that I normally associate with like those springy pastel greens. So I ended up really loving this one. Again, perfect coverage in the first coat. I didn't even need that second coat on my nail length, and I think this is such a beautiful color. I feel like this is another one that works for any time of year just because it kind of feels like a soft neutral shade. And then we have the final color in the Summer Spritz set with the 6 polishes. This is number 47, and this one is a very light baby blue pastel cream shade. Again, really amazing formula, really amazing opacity. I know I keep saying that, but these are their one coat gels, so of course they are all going to be just this really impressive, smooth, opaque formula that's just perfect for application, perfect for beginners in my opinion, and the colors just ended up being really beautiful. Now I also wanted to show a couple of other different formulas that Makartt has. They don't just have cream finishes like that kit. This is actually number 6. This is one of their individual polishes, and this is actually a magnetic polish. So if you apply it, this one is a topper, so you can apply it over any color, and then it comes with a magnet, and before you cure the polish, if you move that magnet around your nail, you can actually just create some really cool designs. You can move it around for as long as you need, and unlike regular nail polish, it's not going to dry before you're finished with the design, so you can really play around with it and make sure that it looks perfect before you cure it, and I thought that was really cool, so I just wanted to show you that as an option as well. And then I also wanted to show you this polish. This is number 81. This is actually from a different type of formula from them. This is their bio-based gel. So it's a little bit different from their one coat gels. These ones are HEMA free, and this one, number 81 in particular, I thought was just such a stunning sheer nude. I feel like this is a universally flattering color, and even though it is very sheer, it doesn't look patchy on the nail. It gave me perfect coverage in 2 coats, and I just think this is like a beautiful base for any type of manicure, or just if you want to have gels on your nails that last a long time, but you don't want to commit to a specific color. I feel like this is perfect for that. And before we get into the nail art, I just wanted to show you a quick look at the polishes that I swatched. So the first 6 polishes in the top 2 rows, that is the Summer Spritz collection, and that is a pack of 6 polishes, which we'll talk about pricing at the end, but you definitely get a lot of fun different colors there. And then I have the 2 individual shades that I just wanted to try out on the bottom because I thought they were really pretty. But yeah, overall, very impressive formula. Pretty much what I expect from Makartt because I have used them before and I've really enjoyed their formula, but I just had a lot of fun applying these, and like I said, I feel like they're very beginner friendly. So yeah, let's talk about these a little bit more and then we can get into the nail art. So yeah, that is a little sampling of their gel polishes. They have so many different colors and finishes and they're really fun to play around with. What really impresses me though about them is that they do feel very similar to regular nail polish in terms of ease of application. Sometimes gels can be a little bit more difficult to work with, I feel like, because they tend to be on the thicker side, and sometimes it can be a little bit daunting to work with them if you've only ever used regular nail polish before. But I actually find them to be very beginner friendly. 1, because you don't have to do any of the wiping. 2, because you don't have to wait for your nails to dry. You just cure them under the lamp and they're done. And then 3, and this is my personal favorite thing about gels, is that there isn't a time constraint as to how long it takes you to apply. When you pull regular nail polish out of the bottle and you start applying it, you're already kind of on a time limit because as the air exposes itself to the nail polish, it does start to dry, so you can't just do an infinite amount of swipes on your nail to make it perfect. When it comes to gel, you actually can do that. You can just keep on going for as long and slow as you need to in order to make the manicure perfect before you cure it, because it's not going to dry by air. So that's something that I really enjoy about gel manicures and playing around with them. So if you want to do a little bit of experimental nail art, I feel like gel is actually the way to go, which is actually a perfect segue into the 5-in-1 nail art gel. So this is the thing I've been most excited to try out, and I've played around with it a little bit and I think it's really fun. So basically we have a bunch of stuff going on and it's all contained within this little container here. So first up, we have this little heart on top, which you can pop off, and it's actually this little squishy rubber piece that you can use for gradients, you can use for stamping, you can use for a bunch bunch of different things. Then we also have a little piece on the bottom that opens up, and this is a silicone stamper. And then, but wait, there's more. Then you actually open up the middle and you have 3 different colors in here. This is actually just one of the colorways that they have, but they do have multiple different colors. So the one that I have is a nice neutral set. We have black, white, and then a beige nude here. And these are actually gels. They can be used for a variety of different things. You can paint them on your nails, of course. You can also use them for fine nail art and details. You can use them for stamping. You can use them for sponging. You can actually even use them for 3D builder nail art. So if you've ever seen the type of gel nail art where some bits of the nail are raised for a certain type of design, like if you want to do like a knitted sweater design or something like that, you can actually use these because they are a little bit thicker and more dimensional. And then we also have in that 5-in-1, you get a little stamping set. So we do have a metal plate with a bunch of different designs on it. We've got butterflies, we've got flowers, we've got sparkles, we've got little squiggles, and then we do have a scraper as well. So you really get a lot. I will say, especially when it comes to the gel itself, a little bit goes a very long way. Of course, I wanted to start off with stamping, and again, a little bit easier to stamp when it comes to gels because you don't have the time limit. When you're working with regular nail polishes, sometimes the polish can dry up if you're not working super quickly with a stamper and a scraper, but this you don't have to worry about it drying because it's not going to until you cure it under the lamp. And one tip I do have for that is you want to make sure to cure the design before you apply your top coat so it doesn't smudge anything. So I did that. That was super fun. I also played around with the top of this to do a gradient from like a neutral beige into white, and I thought that was really fun as well. I didn't think it was going to work because I do have really short nails, but it ended up working perfectly. It's kind of a trust the process thing because you're working with a different material. Instead of a sponge, you're working with this more solid material, but it actually ended up working really well. And I feel like it's hard to tell until you put your top coat on, but once I applied my top coat, I feel like my manicure looked so cool and it really wasn't messy. I did end up using a little barrier around my nail just to make sure that I wasn't getting any of the gel product on my skin. But yeah, I thought that looked really cool, and I probably should have done a little stamping over that as well. But one other way I wanted to play around with this just to experiment was to try just freehanding on my nail. And one thing that I love to do is French manicures. I talk about them all the time. I actually wore a French manicure when I got married because I'm such a huge fan of them. I think it's just a classic. There's actually a couple of different ways to do a gel manicure using this type of product. One is actually you can use the stamper. So if you just apply some of the gel onto the stamper, you can stamp that onto your nail. I did a whole separate video on how to do that. If you're curious, I'll link it in the cards. But what I decided to do is I wanted to freehand it because, again, when it comes to gels, you don't have to worry about working slowly. And I wanted to see just how much I could play around with and work with creating a freehand French tip without having to worry about the polish drying on me. And even though it is on the thicker side, I was able to smooth it out into a really nice layer. And once I applied my top coat, it just looked like the perfect French manicure. So I was really, really pleased with that. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I could have made this video like a bajillion times longer and just done so many experiments with these. I feel like that's just the smallest sampling of what you could do with the 5-in-1 kit. And I have to say, I do think it lives up to the hype. I just feel like there's so many possibilities. Even with the 3 colors that I have, I feel like I can do so much. And it's not just like one specific type of nail art. You can really do anything. So I was really impressed with that. I feel like you get a lot for your money with that. And the quality overall is really amazing from Makartt. I really appreciate that they're available on Amazon, because that just makes them more accessible to me. So yeah, overall, I actually really enjoyed these. I think the 5-in-1 is amazing, but I also enjoy their regular product line. So let's talk a little bit more about pricing and availability. First, let's talk about the summer colors that I reviewed. We do have the kit of 6 gel polishes. They're all 15 milliliter bottles, and that retails for $14.99 USD, which is a very great price considering how many products you get. But I also noticed at the time of filming filming this video, the kit is on sale for $9.99 USD, and that's for all 6 colors. And they also have that sale going on with their different kits of 6 polishes. So I will link those down below. You can check them out. The bio-based gels that I talked about a little bit, those retail for $7.99 USD each. And like I said, we have a lot of really beautiful neutral shades. The wireless lamp that I used, I highly recommend. That one also comes in a bunch of different colors. I got mine in pink. That retails for $21.99 USD. And then we have the 5-in-1 color pot, and that comes in a bunch of different color options. That retails for $15.99 USD. And when it comes to gel manicures, you definitely want to make sure that you're using a gel base and a gel top coat as well. So I highly recommend picking those up. They do have a set on Amazon of both the base and the top coat, and that retails for $8.99 USD. So again, I'm going to link everything down in the description. You can check them out if you're interested, but I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What do you think of the gel polishes? What do you think of this 5-in-1 kit? Are you planning on trying it, or have you already? Let me know in the comments. We can chat about it. If you want to see more videos of me doing different types of nail art with this, you can also let me know in the comments. If you enjoy these types of videos, want to see more Amazon testing or nail art, gel polish reviews, leave a thumbs up. That'll really help out the channel. And of course, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. I got another would you rather question from you guys. The question is, would you rather have anything you eat be perfectly nutritionally balanced or only need 2 hours of sleep a night? Ooh, this is a tough one. So here's my thing. I've been having a problem for the last year where I'm a little bit too sleepy, and it would be so convenient to be able to just sleep 2 hours a night, because then I would have so much more time to my day. However, it's very tempting to want everything to be nutritionally balanced, because then that means that I could probably eat more fun food and less not fun food. Although I will say this season I have been enjoying a lot more of salads and eating the rainbow kind of things. So I have been having fun with that. So yeah, I think in this case I'm going to pick the 2 hours, even though I love sleep. It's one of my favorite things. Cuddling under the sheets and just feeling the sleep vibes is so good, but I would just rather have more time to my day. But yeah, I'm curious to hear everybody else's answer. So leave that down below. We can chat about it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.